say that I've never had a whiskey that was a 10. This is the top for me. It's the top for me, but I'm looking for a 10. Every which way.
Now, if you could.
And every just make a little bit closer to it. I feel really good myself. I'm gonna start the show. All right, well, start the show with
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 2 of Osaje Cigar Talk. That's right, we changed the name. Had to change the name. Sorry, brother.
Sounds good to me.
Sorry, brother.
I like it. I like it.
All right, that's what's up. I like it too.
Definitely.
I like it too. With me, I'm Bruce Johnson. Let's introduce ourselves.
All right. My name is Aaron Reed.
And I'm Maze Littlejohn.
Y'all met Maze last time, Aaron. Why don't you let the people know how long you've been smoking?
All right. So I've been smoking for about 22 years. Started smoking when I was like 16 or 17. My grandfather was a big cigar smoker and jazz enthusiast. So he pulled me to the side and just was like, "Hey, young blood, smoke this cigar." And I loved every minute of it. And I just always associate the two every time I smoke a cigar.
Smoking goes with jazz, I
Yes,
believe.
indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Just bring that as close as you can.
All right.
I want people to hear everything you say.
Oh, yeah.
Everything.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and still get set up. We're not
right.
completely there yet. I don't even have a cigar out of my hearth yet, so I got to get there.
Well,
do what we need to do to get where we need to be.
I'm about to get my cigar out of my leather.
Uh-oh.
My leather case,
Uh-oh.
because I don't always want to
We
carry
ain't
plastic.
5 minutes into the show and he bragging already.
No,
Exactly.
I'm not bragging. Just say it. I bought
What's your selection for today?
my selection? I have a few things here. I have a Oliva V, a 60 ring gauge. I have also a Oliva M.
You had that last time.
No, well, this is a different one. This is actually the second hand, I believe they call it, from Cigar Bid. I ordered these.
Usually second means second. You know a second, like it's not the first run, it's the second
Right.
run. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah.
We ain't doing that tonight, right?
Yeah, we ain't gonna do what? Yeah.
We ain't gonna do a second. No,
All
we're not
right.
What you trying to say? The seconds are bad?
Yeah, the seconds are inconsistent.
Well, so far I found that it's been very consistent. But anyway, I also have a what's this? A Jaime Garcia.
Okay.
Is that a regular Jaime?
Yeah, I believe so. Yes, there's a regular one that I have.
That's the one you usually smoke,
Yeah,
right?
it's one I usually
Okay.
smoke.
All right.
And I have, to end it all, is an LFD Reserve
Especial.
Especial. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Good
do
cigar.
you know what you're picking yet?
No, I'm not quite sure yet. Of
You
what I'm
better
gonna
get
pick.
on the stick. It's time.
Whoa,
Yo,
whoa,
yo.
pause
You never heard
on
that term
Pause
before?
on that. Whoa.
Y'all never heard that term before?
I've heard that,
Whoa.
but
Whoa, wait a second.
Yeah.
Was that a
Wait a
foul? I'm
second.
sorry.
Yeah,
That was
Did you
definitely
leave me
foul.
out here?
No,
Yeah. Blown in the wind.
Yeah,
Blown in the wind.
yeah,
Yes.
that was
yes.
that was a little crazy.
Yeah,
right
yes,
Let
there.
me know what you pick when you pick what you pick.
I'm think I'm gonna go with I'm starting with the LFD.
That's what's up.
Yeah, the LFD Reserve. Yes.
You?
I already know I'm going with the Davidoff, man.
You see this high ass?
Listen.
Listen.
On my way here, I already had the conversation. I was sitting in an hour and a half worth of traffic. I need something that is good, that's going to just take me there immediately.
Okay.
Not too strong, but it'll be exactly what I need right now.
All right. We gonna get lit up. We're gonna get lit up first because I got a question on that.
All right. I like it. I like it.
If y'all can excuse me, I'm gonna need to get a ink pen as I do
Ink
not
pen?
have one on me. Does
Oh,
anyone
man,
have one?
take
No,
notes.
no, I don't have an ink pen
Ink
on me.
pen.
I'm a run with it. I'm gonna run with it. I wanted to write that down so I can readdress that later on in the
wow.
show.
Yeah.
I'm impressed that you want to. I don't know why you want to readdress that.
Well, yeah. I'll tell you what. What I want to ask is
Okay.
when I have never had a Davidoff yet,
Okay.
and I want to get one, and I wanted your recommendation on which one should be my first Davidoff. That's all. That's all.
Wow, you never had Davidoff.
Nope.
I'm actually surprised.
Yeah, I'm surprised on that as well.
not.
I would say that
Oh, well,
because you
look at you.
smoke mostly like stronger cigars, I would
Yeah.
say that your first one should be the Yamasa. It's a
I
black.
know that one.
It's
I know
black
that
with a red band.
Yeah.
yeah. And
It's
pretty
been-
strong, pretty peppery.
As I've been through the Davidoff selections or the cigar lines,
Right.
options, and Yamaso has kept popping up as
Right.
this might be a good one, And is it a Nicaragua too that they
I
have?
believe so.
Yeah, I was thinking of that one too.
Yeah.
But Yamaso, okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Now,
Yeah.
when you say peppery there, Aaron, are you saying like a white pepper, a black pepper? Which
Usually
one?
with that one, it's the black pepper. I mean, I've never heard of anybody describing it with any other pepper so far, but
With
most
that
of the
one,
time
that-
it's with
no,
with the Yamasa.
Yamasa,
With the
okay.
Mayan. This one doesn't really have no pepper at all. This is like my first one of the day, so this one is pretty light actually.
Okay.
The signature. It's the Davidoff signature.
And,
Yeah.
wait a minute. What are you going to be smoking? Did we?
Yes, I was just going to say Malik had a Yamasa the other day.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Yes, he did.
he smoked at the Zone. I am going with the Jaime Garcia.
Garcia.
Garcia. I thought it was Garcia.
Garcia.
I've heard
Garcia.
Garcia Vega. When you talk about the Garcia Vega cigars, no, you
talking
can
about
say
the commercial?
Garcia Vega.
Garcia. Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway, Jaime Garcia, Reserva Especial, and it says JG something at the bottom. Limited edition.
Mm-hmm.
JG limited edition. This was actually a gift from Dennis. So he recommended it. I think he gave me the price, but I don't want to quote the prices. I'm not sure about it. I didn't confirm.
I believe that's one of the higher ends. If I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
On that one.
This is what I'm doing today.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah. Now the question is, have you ever smoked it?
Not this one.
Really?
No. I've had Jaime, a bunch of Jaimes, but I love Jaime.
Okay.
I can't stay out of Jaime. All right.
Wait a second. Whoa.
Cause
Excuse me for asking the question. I take the question,
man.
Man.
No, yes, I'm going to smoke this one. Going to light it up, but I think I need my drink first before I light up, because as soon as it's sparked, I'm pretty much going to want to sip something.
Okay.
That's how I am.
Yeah.
As we are still getting set up.
My drink is already poured.
You already poured. So
Already
I need
poured,
some
so
ice.
yeah.
If I could get some ice from you, sir, that'd be great.
Preparation
As
again.
gentlemanly as you are. Well, I am, and we talked about it at the last show. I'm doing Evan Williams and straight bourbon whiskey from Kentucky. I knew he said it was from America. We weren't sure if it was
Right.
Kentucky or not. We weren't sure if it was single or double. I believe this is double, right? No, it is. This is his first distillery.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. We'll find that out, and we'll put up a little on the video, and you'll see. We'll let you know. So I was talking about the elderflower that I like to have, and this is one of the brands that I'll buy, and I'll blend them. I'll make a drink out of it, and it's usually, if it's 2/3 Evans, it's 1/3 of elderflower, and that's it. Or if I'm home, I'll do a spritz of lemon juice and stir.
Nice.
Stir. What are you guys drinking today?
I'm drinking 100 proof water.
All right.
That's it.
Nothing wrong with that.
Straight water.
Even though you may hear jokes later on in the show, but I'm gonna start.
No,
with
no,
nothing wrong with that.
No, ain't nothing wrong with that.
I have
Nothing
to
wrong with
take
that at all.
To each his own, you know.
Right,
Do your thing. Do
right,
you.
right,
You know what I mean?
Well,
Do you.
I'm personally drinking some Appleton Jamaican rum, the Reserve, the Reserve blend, not to be mistaken with the
Signature
signature.
blend.
Yeah, the signature. I find this particular rum here, this one, the Reserve, to be a little bit better than the signature.
So Maze is lighting up. You're lighting up.
If I can.
I think I will do the same.
Yeah.
If it works.
I brought the reliable lighter out today, if you don't mind.
Hopefully got some fuel in it.
Yeah. Today I brought my swag lighter. I always call this my swag lighter.
Just tell. Is this your first Davidoff, or if I'm assuming not? But
No.
when was your last one, and what was your last Davidoff?
Actually, the last one I had was the same exact one. I tend to like this signature blend a lot. It's definitely very creamy. It has a lot of, a lot of fruit flavors in it as well. When you definitely fit on the finish of it. So I tend to enjoy this one the most out of all of the Davidoff brand so far.
Oh yeah, and you've had the Yamasa.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right. Maze,
Yes.
your cigar. I haven't seen you with that in a while.
Yes, it's yeah, you're right. You haven't seen me with it in a while.
I'm wondering why you picked it tonight.
I picked it tonight. Well, why is because I couldn't find the right gauge, the right ring gauge I wanted for this particular cigar. So I actually went to Tim's and I found it there. So I picked up a few while I was at Tim's.
When are we talking? Give us a time frame.
A time frame, maybe about 2 months ago.
Oh, okay. So you've had that cigar for 2 months.
Yeah, I had it sitting in my
Okay.
humidor, just letting it age a little bit longer. Getting it right for me.
Now, I'm sorry. I just want to clarify this because last show, this was kind of a little bit confusing for a couple of the viewers that was watching with me. But when you guys talk about certain lounges, I want you guys to kind of go into detail of the lounge. So when you say Tim's, we're talking about Ace Tobacco Town,
Yes,
on
yes.
5th and Cheltenham Avenue.
Mm-hmm.
Finish. Look, what I wanted to know was, is that's the right size you're looking for? Because if I'm not mistaken, you've had a bigger one before.
No.
Don't take every layup.
No,
Oh,
you
yeah.
have to. You got
Hey, man,
got
it's easy.
to.
It's just too
Definitely
easy
got
out
to.
here.
Yeah, you
Not in
set
my
yourself
house, not
up
in
for
my
that
house.
one.
let's talk about accessories.
Okay.
Let's see. You can show us, and if any accessory that you may not have with you, let us know, or let the audience know what you usually carry, what some of your favorite accessories are, and get into all of the accessories that you like to use.
Well, as far as my accessories, I always carry, for the most part, I always carry a V cutter. It's called a deep V, and it has like a little like switchblade action. You just hit the button, and it pops it out. For me, the deep V is always something I do. I have a cut on my cigar that I call the crown cut. Other people call it the X cut. I created it. It's called the crown cut.
You get the name because you created it?
Yes, because I created it, I get the name.
Can we confirm that you created it?
I don't know if he
No, we
created
can't
that.
confirm it. We can't confirm it.
You can't confirm that.
We can't confirm that. No, you know what?
He doesn't have a patent on that yet.
I can say that I haven't created it. I didn't create it. Did you create it?
No, I did not create it, but it just came to me from
No,
somewhere.
my goodness.
It came to me.
That's how creations work.
It just came to me from
Yeah,
somewhere.
they just come to you.
I created it. They
Yeah.
don't
So
want to
It's
admit
a debate.
it. But I started
Either
it.
Maze created
No,
it,
I'm
or
not saying I created it. It came to me. That's all. You know.
that sounds like a creation.
Yes. I created it. But yeah, it's just you cut it twice with the V cut, deep V.
Stick it. Show.
So yeah,
Show the camera. No, show how it looks. How the
yeah.
cigar
So
looks.
I don't know if you
We'll
guys
zoom,
can
we'll
see
zoom
it,
in
but
later. Yeah.
you
Top
zoom
of it
in
is
later.
just cut and then cut. And
Right.
It just makes it, for me, it just opens it up a little bit
You
more
cut it
than
like
just
a
the
crown,
one V.
or you cut it like a
It's just an X.
X,
So,
right?
yeah. It's an X.
Yes.
It's the same thing. It's
Okay,
the same
okay.
thing, but it's called the crown
It's called
cut.
the crown.
Yes, because
Right.
we are royalty. So we
I,
call it
if,
the
if I
crown
created
cut.
it, it would be Bruce's crown
Oh,
cut.
goodness.
Yeah.
So why? I'm saying if
No.
you created it, can we call it Aaron's crown
No,
cut?
no. I don't want to have the claim of it.
And
It's
when I say
just
crown, you,
cut.
like, never mind. Never mind. I'm not gonna go there. But it could be like Wolverine, right? The X-Men.
true.
The Wolverine cut.
The
Oh,
Wolverine.
That's it.
y'all are
That's the new
crazy.
name. All right, I'm with
Y'all are too crazy. I also always bring like a big lighter. The only reason is because these bigger lighters seem to carry a little bit more butane in them.
Mm-hmm.
You wind up using like the regular smaller ones, and they run out a little bit quicker, like this one.
Ooh, try it.
This
See
is
if
a
it'll
great.
light.
This is a great lighter.
See if it'll light right now.
It probably will because he just filled it. He just filled it.
Look at that. He was doing testing.
But these
in the
run
back.
out. These run out pretty fast, so I carry a bigger one with me all the time.
One of my favorite cutters that I always bring with me now, I have different colors for them, is a Colibri.
Similar, just like that one.
The
Yours,
S,
right?
the VS.
Similar.
The VS cutter, which one side is a deep V, and the other side is just like a guillotine straight cut.
So yours is bigger.
Yes,
This
mine
has a deeper V.
is
Yes.
bigger. Yes, it's bigger. Yes. And
Sorry, I had to do it.
Going for the cheap ones. I have no problem over that. I have no problem over that. And my always reliable Zycar lighter, 2-torch flame lighter.
Do it. Test. Okay. It was a
And,
test. but-
and my left hand. Not even my right
And he
hand.
did it with the left hand.
And I did with the left hand.
I'm
Left
impressed.
hand.
I'm very impressed on that.
Yeah.
What else you got?
What else I have? I also have my ashtray. I keep in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And
What about what? You remember the last show, you said, I rarely bring this Herf out because you usually have something else, and I believe you have that today.
oh yes,
Right.
yes, I do. Thank you.
Mhm.
In the beginning, I talked about it.
I know.
But I have my leather case that holds 5 cigars altogether. I'll usually put about 4 in here, and then with the lighter, fits right into the pocket, so I can travel simple,
Nice. Yes. How much was that?
How much
You remember?
was this?
Yeah,
This was around $30 online.
not bad.
I got
Not
it
bad.
online. Yeah.
Kind of portable too. Not completely portable, but kind of
Yeah,
portable.
yeah. Well, when I think when I first showed you this, you said, "Oh my God, that's a big."
Well, let me get my words right.
Wow.
you say?
Right.
Man, that was
What you
aggressive.
say?
That was
You tell me what
aggressive.
you said.
That
I'm
was
not gonna throw.
aggressive.
I'm not gonna throw easy.
I said it doesn't fit in the pocket. That's all I was
Oh no,
saying.
no, it doesn't fit in the pocket.
Right.
No. I got another one similar to this that holds 3 cigars
Okay.
that can fit in the pocket.
Understood.
You know.
Understood. Done?
Yes. I am done of the things that I brought with me.
Gotcha. And your bag. You have your bag. As usual.
Yeah, I have my bag. Definitely have my bag with my ice, and I didn't bring them. I didn't bring any. Only brought 1 beer today.
Well, there's more here.
Actually,
There's
you
more
know
in the
what?
building.
Can you speak on that contraption that you have that your beer is in?
That my beer is in.
I was going to ask you about yours, but yours
Well,
is just
this
a
here-
basic.
oh, this
cooler.
contraption here.
Yes.
This is a what they call a cooler as well. You put your beer inside. You put your cold beer inside here, and it allows your beer to stay colder even longer than usual.
I like
So,
that.
I would say
So it's insulated.
yeah, insulated.
Okay.
It's double insulated. It has a sleeve that goes onto your beer, and then the bottom.
Can you separate it so we can see?
Sure, I can separate it.
Demonstration, man. It's all about demo.
Gotta do the
It's
demo.
about the demo. Okay, it's about the demo.
Yep. And the beer is getting lower. We see.
Yeah, it's
Also, the beer sits in like the bottom, the base,
yeah, base.
and then you put the top over.
yeah,
I got it.
and it's just comes out from the sleeve.
Kind of tight.
Always tight.
Giggity.
Always tight for me. Anyway, and it's a tube
Yes.
with a sleeve that goes in here.
Got
That
it.
was like a whole cozy.
Mhm.
Yeah,
inside of it.
yeah.
Awesome.
So you put it like that and
All right.
push it in.
Good deal.
Oh, nice.
I have my I think I might have my full line of accessories today. Trying to outdo as I do.
That he has with him
Terrible.
today.
Okay, so first off, I'm gonna go with the regulars, just lighter, and I brought out the bigger lighter today, so as not to be talked about today. Cutter. This one was a giveaway from buying a box, I think, a half box of Olivas,
Oh, nice.
just a regular guillotine, but stamped Oliva in Oliva brown. I guess they own that brown.
Yeah.
I just brought the car ashtray out just to show that there are more ashtrays as accessories. I have something similar to Maze's but smaller and fits in the pocket. This one, I'm going to go with 60 ring gauge cigars may not fit in this. We're going to try right now, and I may
it does.
screw the
I'm pretty
cigar.
sure it
Yeah,
does. I'm pretty sure it does.
yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
maybe
Yeah.
one.
Exactly,
One.
right. Those side
Yeah.
pockets, they got real small.
Yeah.
And the thing about the one I have, it can hold all. It can hold
All
every one.
560 ring
Yeah,
gauge.
yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. No, yours is definitely different.
Different.
Thank you. I
Different.
appreciate that.
Different.
I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
That's a good catch. You helped him. You
I'll
helped
help
him.
you
with
out.
that. You helped him.
Different.
All right, so yeah, but this one, the benefit of this one is that it fits in your pocket.
Or your blazer.
Right,
Right in your
which
pocket,
is
yeah.
better because I was going to say just remember that it's in your pocket and don't sit down. All right, we can put that together later.
Right.
Wow.
Nice,
So I
nice.
brought the Oliva ashtray, which also was a giveaway along with that lighter from, I don't want to get this wrong, but I believe Holtz had that
Nice.
sale. But
Wow.
they all have those sales at different times. So this other thing is a portable ashtray. It's just a piece of aluminum
Okay.
with slots in it to fit this cigar holder. Fold it, and boom, you have an ashtray anywhere you are.
Ah, that's pretty snazzy.
Yeah. So that is that's the one that I usually leave, and I never have. Or sometimes when I have it, I don't even know I have it. I
Right.
forgot that I put it in a little flat compartment in my bag. But those are the accessories I brought today, along with my liquor, and yeah, that's it.
I like that. I like that.
All right, the next topic for us, gentlemen, is discussing retro inhale.
Okay.
I've found that some people do not know about retro inhaling, may not even know how to retro inhale. Aaron, if I could start with you, could you let me know or tell the people about when you heard about retro inhaling and if you had trouble when you trouble doing it the first time you tried it? One other thing, also what it changed after you started retro inhaling.
Okay. So the funny thing about it is the term retro inhaling may have been around forever, but it seems like that people really didn't start really talking really seriously about retro inhaling until maybe 10, 11 years ago. Before then, people would do it, but it just really didn't have a name. It would just be breathing smoke out your nose.
Right,
Essentially,
right.
that's all it is. Retro inhaling is a good thing to do with cigars in particular because, you know, with cigarettes, it's something that you do casually because you talk while you're smoking a cigarette. You fully inhale everything. With a cigar, because you're not necessarily all the time inhaling, the retrohale actually allows you your taste buds, which a lot of your taste buds is in the top of your nose, allows you to taste different complexities of a cigar. So that's what the retrohale is really good for when smoking a cigar.
When was the first time you did it?
The first time I did it was
Like how long ago
Probably-
from now? Yeah.
probably about 16, 17 years ago. And it was just because at that point in time I was a 2-a-pack Newport smoker. So, you know, at the same time I would, you know, smoke the Newports, I would be smoking my cigars.
Gotcha.
And so anytime I was hanging with
Shout out to Lou.
Right, exactly. And so when I would be so in tune to inhaling my cigarettes, I would do the same thing with the cigar, and then I would inhale and breathe it out my nose. And I realized that when I did that with my cigars, I would get a whole different flavor profile from my cigar than what I just did from just puffing it and blowing it out.
Did someone tell you about it?
Mm-mm.
So you created it.
Wow. He is just the creator of a lot of things in
Listen,
cigars.
I need you guys, you viewers, to understand. I am the creator of cigar smoking. That's it. I am the Trump of cigars. Face it. It's me.
Wow.
Maze, give us
Yes.
some background on your history with retro inhaling. First time you did it, and I want to know if someone told you about it and what you noticed when you did it the first time.
Yes. I've heard about it from looking at videos from Cigar Aficionado. I used to go on YouTube and look at some of the things that they used to talk about.
While you were at work?
Was there any other time to do that?
Slacking.
Anyway.
Okay, I stand corrected.
Anyway. So when I attempted to do it, what a mess. Yeah,
Like
what a
doing
mess.
it right, you
You're
mean?
trying to do it
Yeah.
right, and it's my nose, the sting of my nose,
Yeah.
and everything. And you know, I gave that up.
You stopped doing it.
I'm not doing that. I'm not going to do that anymore. But then over time, I was able to casually,
Introduce it back.
right, and
Yeah,
just get
yeah.
used to it and do it properly
Okay.
without it really bothering me.
And it changed the game for you.
Yeah, it definitely changed the
Yeah.
game. Put more flavor to the cigar. Put
Mhm.
more. It just put more everything when you do that. It just opens everything up.
Cool. I would smoke cigarettes before I smoked cigars, and I started smoking cigars to stop smoking cigarettes, and I achieved that. So, but there was never a name for blowing the smoke out of your nose,
Right,
you know.
exactly.
So, and I did that all the time.
Did it all the time.
And also, what's the other thing where you, to get off topic a little bit, when it comes out of your mouth and you put it in
Into
your nose? Yeah,
Right. There's no,
No
name for
name
that either.
that's mine.
Right.
Yeah.
I believe people who smoke weed.
They do that too. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So-
they do that
so-
on every
so-
inhale.
so-
Yeah.
so-
That's called the weed circle. The weed circle.
So I didn't, but when I was smoking cigars, I didn't bring it out my nose. I didn't retro inhale until someone. I would love to give someone credit, but can't remember who it was that mentioned it or told me about it. But I know I heard Josie talk about it before, heard Maze talk about it before, and I dismissed it without even trying it. I just like, well, I'm getting all the notes. I'm enjoying my cigar. Right. I'm good. I'm good. But then I said, well, let me try it. You know, later on down the road, and I tried it, and yeah, it was it opened up the cigar to me. And I used to read the reviews like in Aficionado and all that, and not understand what they were talking about. You know, what? I don't taste that. What are they talking about? Yeah. So when I
a lot
retro
of times,
inhale,
no, you can't go by that. A lot of times, them
it sounds
jerks
like
be
BS
talking some
sometimes.
weird, I
Yes.
taste, lavender and chamomile
Right,
milk.
right.
Like, what are you talking about? Like,
Exactly.
Wait a minute. You guys don't taste lavender?
no,
Not lavender.
Never.
What?
Ever.
What?
I don't think I've ever tasted chamomile. So I mean,
Wow.
like tea, right? But
Milk,
yeah.
milk,
Wow.
No,
milk,
Wow.
something.
no.
Fig? No
Fig.
no fig. No fig.
No.
No one? No
No.
one? No
But
one.
it
Wow.
did open up the cigar, and I did start to understand how they were tasting some of these notes that I didn't taste previously. But shout out to Nick Mosley, who always talks about
Oh, don't give
A
that
cigar
guy kind of shout out, man. No,
tasting
no.
like Lucky Charms or something like that.
Yeah, he said something.
We're
something
scratching
like
that one from the record. Don't.
Yeah,
This guy's
that's
gonna be
gonna
patting
on
himself on the
editing
back.
floor.
Mm.
On the editing floor. While we on him, then since it's going to be on editing floor, Nick said one thing to me that was really funny.
Okay.
And he said, we buy these cigars, and it's like we're just burning money. We're smoking money.
That's a fact.
Very true, but you can look at that with the things you eat.
Yeah.
You're eating your
Yes,
money.
you're eating your money.
You're drinking your money.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a very silly thing
women.
to say. Very
yeah,
silly.
Yeah, Nick
Definitely, and
Nick
women.
Mosley said
Cutting
that.
room floor.
Yeah.
You're right. All right. Start the show back up.
Well,
All right.
going back. One
Okay, go
moment
ahead.
to the retro hill. Like, I don't know how everybody else is with, as far as different things that they taste on their palate. Like with me, I haven't been smoking as long as both of these guys, close to it. But a lot of times, because I smoke so many a day, I usually smoke about 5 or 6 cigars a day. a lot of times my taste buds on my tongue is a little bit burnt out.
I would say so.
Right. And so because of that, the reason I'm saying that is because a lot of times when I'm puffing on a cigar, I may not be able to taste it on different parts of your tongue like you would with, say, for instance, food.
Because you got a dead tongue?
Right. Because you got a dead tongue, got a numb tongue.
Man,
So a lot of
once I
times
use
I
some peroxide.
retrohale like every puff. Speaking on the retrohale, that's
Right,
why. Because I actually retrohale every single time that I puff a cigar.
Really?
Just so that I can get that.
So you can enjoy
flavor
it to its
profile.
and since you're burning money, you want to get the most out of your money.
I want to taste the money.
Absolutely.
I want to taste it.
Understood. Understood.
That's a fact. I'll
Next
take it.
topic
Thank
is
you.
cigar lounges. I have it written down as cigar lounges in Philly, but of course there are lounges in the outside and outskirts, suburbs of Philly, and all that. So, and we're not going to talk about all of them. I think to narrow it down and to keep this, we're shooting for 30 minutes and around that time, as far as these shows now. We'll go with the cigar lounges we like. We're not bashing anybody, not this show. We will, but not this show.
Woo, I'm ready. Woo, I'm ready for that.
Yes.
So we're not doing that, brother. No.
No. I'm saying I probably won't be part of that.
So we're just going to talk about cigar lounges real quick in our area. You can even, if you want to bring up a cigar lounge that blew your mind outside of the area, when vacation or something like that. And then cigar lounges that you've been to and like.
Now, just lounges or lounges and stores?
I to be honest with you, I don't really know of a store that doesn't have a lounge that I would even venture to or would mention on this.
Okay.
Why don't we
there are cigar stores. Yes, yes.
and worth mentioning.
No,
Right, that's what I'm saying.
There was one. There's one, but go ahead.
Well, I want to hear mention. Let's hear the store. I assume you have one in mind.
Well, there's one that's actually in Newtown Square called I think it's called Total Tobacco. I believe it's on Westchester Pike, and that place is no lounge there. They used to have a lounge, but they moved they made their humidor a lot bigger and actually closed down the lounge part. So it's more so of a grab and go.
What was the name of that place again?
I think it's called Total Tobacco.
And it's not that beer distributor place.
No.
Okay.
And that place is like really nice. They have actually that's where I got the Davidoffs from. That's where I can get them from in that area. They have like the whole Davidoff selection there, which is great.
How many do they just have that one store?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So they have some cigars that you wouldn't find in any other shops in our area.
I don't know about any other shop, but not any that's close by that I've
For you,
been to.
you're close to you. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, cool. All right. So we're going to talk about cigar lounges.
Okay.
Not to discredit that.
Right,
That's
right.
awesome. If you just because there's plenty of times I go to a lounge and just pick up a couple of cigars and not embark on the lounge. So I respect that. But let's talk about Maze. If you will start, talk about the lounges that you've been to, or the lounges that you like, or lounges that you appreciate so much that you just want to give them a shout out.
Okay. Well, Windmere's.
Nice.
Windmere's is
Whitmer's.
yeah.
Nice.
What's that? McDade Boulevard.
McDade
That's
Boulevard.
on McDade,
McDade
yeah.
Boulevard.
In
Windmere's.
Ridley. Mm-hmm.
Yes, is a very nice little cozy little lounge area.
That's a good word for it.
Yeah.
Shout out
nice
to
and
Barry
good.
Whitmer.
Yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Barry
yes.
the man.
They have a nice little selection of cigars.
Well,
to choose from, but their lounge area itself, nice leather chairs. They have I believe 2 TVs front and back. When you go inside,
I think you're right.
Yep.
Front and back when you go inside.
What's
there.
cool about that part?
What's cool about that?
The TV's also there's a sound system, right? That you can play the TV or you can listen to music.
Yes, you can. Yes, you
What's
can.
the and I'm hoping you read my mind. What's the cool part about their lounge in the AV? Let's say that's in there.
Well, that you can all use your phone itself.
That was it.
And you can play your music through their TV or play anything from your phone through their TV. And that's
Bluetooth,
fine.
right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
Bluetooth,
Nice,
and
nice.
that's fine. And
There are other lounges that do that, but I just wanted to shout out them.
that was
me.
one of the first ones that I remember going to doing that. With.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a very nice little lounge, very friendly,
Well,
very helpful.
Speak on their cigar selection.
Their cigar selection has something. There'll be at least 1 or 2 cigars in there that you would definitely enjoy. Their house blend is fantastic. Definitely got to try that. And like I said, again, very friendly, very helpful, and they will definitely leave you alone.
Nice, nice.
They'll let you go back to the back, and if you need some help, they'll come back there.
If
And,
not, they'll leave you alone.
yeah, they'll
Yeah.
definitely leave you alone.
Which is what we like.
Oh.
Yes.
Another one.
The funny thing is, with bringing up Whitmer's, there's a spot that's right up the street from Whitmer's.
Yeah.
I know you probably know.
Yes.
That
That's a
is actually a
store.
grab and go. You can't.
Yes.
There's no lounge.
Yeah,
it's
you're
called
right.
like
Yeah.
Royal,
Yeah,
Royal
and
India or something.
Yeah.
I was
like that.
gonna bring that up as
Yeah.
a store to go to get because that's where I got
You're
that,
right,
that Rocky Patel Hollister.
The white. The one Danielle told us about.
Yeah.
I'll think of it.
I think it's called
See?
Hollister.
See, they was trying to play me, and like without saying the significance.
Nobody tried to play you.
They tried to play me. They tried to play me. They tried to play me.
No one
They
tried to play him.
Nope.
man. No one tried to play him.
I'm here to
No,
say
no.
I stand corrected. Yes,
no,
there
they're-
are
they're-
shops that are worth mentioning. But
Yeah.
yes, I remember that cigar, and I'm gonna think of it.
Howitzer. I think it's
Howitzer.
called.
Yes,
Yeah,
Howitzer. Exactly.
Yeah, and
That was the
Rocky
only place we
Patel?
found it. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, well, yeah,
or
no,
at that time.
yeah at that time. And they had a great selection, nice little selection in there.
Aaron.
Aaron, they had nice little
Yeah,
selection.
yeah.
in
Their
there.
selection is good.
So
Really good.
yeah, it's a great grab and go spot.
Okay.
If you live in that particular area,
Absolutely.
you know, drive all the way out there from where I live in South Philly.
Doesn't make
there.
sense, right?
No,
Why
doesn't make
not?
sense.
What's close to you?
What's close to me?
Yeah.
There's Liberties. Liberties is close to me.
Yeah.
Liberties on Front and Oregon.
Yep.
Front
That's
and
it.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Front and Oregon. And their selection is very nice. They have a very nice selection of cigars in there. But I believe you have to be a member to go into the lounge. So that can be considered
Yes.
for those who aren't a member of Grab and Go store that has a lounge.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good way of looking at it. Yep.
I'm just. It's not a grab and go store. It has a place. It has a lounge, and it doesn't. I mean, I've never been in their lounge either. I'll say that. But the fact that it has a lounge, it's not a grab and go.
I have been in there in the
Yeah.
lounge. I was invited by a member.
Right. Right.
You know, I think
but it's
you-
a members only. Then yeah, I guess it is. It has to be grab and go if you're not a member.
That was my point.
That was definitely.
That Aaron
Select.
from
All right.
Nope, I
next to
didn't hear
you
nothing.
picked up.
All right. So you got more?
More? Oh yeah. There's another place that's really nice. I'm spring over here. That's really nice. Anthony's in South Philly.
Oh yes, yeah. Twin Shop.
The Twin Shop.
Oh.
The Twin Shop. And that they're more of a family type run business in the sense of they treat everyone that
In a
comes in
good
there.
way. Yes.
They treat everyone that
Right.
comes in there as family. They might not know you, but they'll offer you anything that they have. They have liquor there. Hey, yeah, get yourself something to drink.
That was
they
where
have some
we
food.
met first. Sir, that was the first place I had the 1824 Glenlivet.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or 64. Maybe
I can't-
1864. Yeah.
Well, it was cast. It was cast barrel cast. Or
Yeah.
something, Glenlivet, the Glenlivet.
It was good.
It was
Yeah.
it was good. I wanted to get a bottle of that. Then I saw how much it cost. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
But you were introduced to it.
I was introduced to
By
it
the Twin Shop.
by the Twin Shop, and
Yep.
they said, "Hey, enjoy."
And did you say where they are? I know South Philly, but
They're on
is that 9th? No, that's like 11th, I think.
ninth, I believe, the 11th,
Tasker or
and-
something like
and, Tasker, I believe,
Yeah.
the 11th and Tasker.
All right.
That's the Twin Shop.
Cool. Aaron, what you got on lounges?
Nearby or everywhere? Everyone knows that I go to like every lounge everywhere.
I haven't yet.
Damn near in the world. So where do you want me to start?
Well, pick one that you appreciate.
Mhm.
That one you wouldn't mind giving them a little bit of promotion, and one that you like going to.
All right. Well, one I gave earlier, which was Ace Tobacco Town. The gentleman there that runs the show, his name is Timmy. Really good places up on 5th and Cheltenham.
The Fred Sanford of cigars, I call
Yeah.
it.
And that place has everything, any kind of cigar that you were looking for, from flavored to non-flavored to cigarettes to whatever
his,
they
his,
have.
his selection
everything.
inventory is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome to the point sometimes it almost seems a bit obnoxious. But it's definitely a great selection.
Like you could take a month off from buying, Tim. Just not
Yes,
buy anything for a
yes,
month.
Exactly. Also go to K's Cigar Sensations. It's in Glenside on
Abington.
Well, Glenside is the address.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
280
Okay.
Keswick Avenue.
Okay.
It's a good place, really good environment. They have like a jazz theme in there, which is really cool, and it's ran by a woman.
How
which
about
is
that?
Great.
What kind of
it's
woman?
Wonderful. A black
Black
woman.
How
Yes,
about that?
wonderful. Not to
No, but support.
yeah,
Support.
definitely support.
If it's something you
Definitely
care
support.
about. I care
Yes.
about black women. Thank
Yes.
you.
True. And then down sort of near where I live, again, I could go on for a long time, but down where I live, it's a shop called the Wooden Indian store, and that place is probably in the area maybe second or third with selection.
All right. So mine, and like you said, my go-to shop, and it is close to my house, but even if it wasn't, I think I would still go there. Maybe not as often, but the Smoker Zone, and that's on Rising Sun right past Tyson Avenue. Awesome lounge. The people there are friendly. They welcome you in. They get a lot of sharing, and that's a big thing when you go to lounges. You want to, not that you don't have your own, but you feel welcome when people say, "Hey, you want a drink? Want some of this? I got this." You know, so that's makes you feel welcome, makes you feel comfortable. Smoker Zone,
and they have a wine and spirits shop
down the street, in the same shopping center, not down the street, down on the sidewalk. Anyway, so that's my go-to spot. That's my go-to lounge, the Smoker Zone. Their cigar selection is getting better and better every time. They just put in a Davidoff separate humidor, and I don't know if you said you seen that shop that has the Davidoff whole line.
Yeah. So
I don't know if when I look at the Zone's Davidoff humidor, if I'm looking at the whole line or not, but it feels like it is to me, and it may be. So that was a big upgrade for them. I'm not even sure. I would love to get you those numbers, and if I get them by the time we edit, I'll let you know what that humidor alone is worth with the cigars in it. So that's my go-to.
Yes,
my other go-to, which still is my go-to, I just don't go as often as I used to, is Ashton's. Ashton's is my spot. They know me there. I like it. I like the whiskey selections, the bourbon selections, scotch, all that. And the lounge, it's a bar. It's a bar with a cigar shop below it, and I'll say this: if you're out smoking and you want to look at women, it's the go-to spot for that.
I was waiting for him to get to the point of why he goes there.
Right. That's one of the reasons why I go. We all have our own situations. My situation is I like to go look at women and possibly meet someone for a nice conversation. That's it. You know, all right. I'm looking for a good time to make some memories.
Nice.
So Ashton's is my second selection. And they're high priced as far as their drinks go. As far as their cigars go, upstairs in the bar, the cigars are priced a little bit higher. But again, you can buy the cigars there till 2 a.m. because it's a bar that stays open till 2. Downstairs, if you're there before 8, you can buy cigars at a regular price. But number one shop for me in the city. And a lot of people from out of town, when they come to Philly, they go there.
That's where they go.
So that's how it is a place where you'll see, if you're trying to get away from your circle and meet different people, because you go to the same lounge all the time, you see the same people. So you go to Ashton's, you're going to see people you've never seen before, new people, meet new people.
Well, I'll tell you this about Ashton's. They're also affiliated with Holtz, so it's Holtz, part of Holtz as well. And I do order a lot of cigars and a lot of accessories from Holtz.
Right.
And depending on what time of day that you do it, you can get it almost the next day.
Yes. Because we live so close to the warehouse.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
but I know that people all over the United States may be aware. The cigar smokers around the United States are probably aware of Holtz.
Yes.
But it's based in Philadelphia, and that shop is owned by Holtz. So that's probably a good reason for why its selection is great and why it has enough money to make it the best looking lounge for me.
Indeed.
One of the yes.
So guys, that is a wrap for this one. We can close out. And if you got some last words, you got something you want to say, some shout outs or anything like that, please do. Aaron, go.
Just want to make sure that everybody enjoys their cigar. You know, a lot of times when people go to smoke their cigar, they bring stress to smoking when they go to smoke, and a lot of times it will help you relieve stress, but it's better if you can just kind of de-stress before you go to smoke a cigar. It will change your experience with smoking a cigar. That's about it.
Aaron's Corner.
Yes.
You have to start Aaron's Corner.
I'm gonna do it in a sultry voice next time.
Maze, what do you have to say to the people? Episode 2, Osage Cigar Talk. Maze signing off. What are your last words?
God bless and good night.
Wow, quick and
gracious.
Maze's Corner is dead right now.
Maze has left the building.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we appreciate y'all watching this episode.
Wait a minute, where's your sign off?
This is it right here.
No, but you don't have any last things.
This is my sign. How can my sign off get interrupted? I don't appreciate it.
I got to. I got to. I got
I
to.
haven't said a word.
Aggressive.
I'm
It's aggressive.
listening. Wow.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for viewing episode 2 of Osage Cigar Talk. We appreciate anybody watching us. We talk about cigars, cigar life, cigar culture. Like this video, please. Subscribe to our channel and see us next time. Yes. What we'll do is, my plan for our TV show is to put it out at least once a week. I want to do Mondays. Maybe we'll do Mondays. Maybe we won't, but we'll post it on our channel so you'll know when to look for the new episode each week. All right, that's it.
I like it.
Adios, guys. Take care. Subscribe.